weird. It is. It uploads. Oh, cool. Oh, weird. Huh, cool. Hmm. That link thing didn't help me very much, did it? What's this say? It's a mail thing. My channel. It's happening. Yeah, I know. Well done, this channel. I go to my own stuff. Go to my channel. Oh, look. Oh, this is a bit of an echo. Oh, look. Yeah. Oh, this is a bit of an echo. That's just weird. Oh, look. Yeah. Oh, this is a bit of an echo. Better stop that. Okay. That's just weird. Yeah. Oh, this is a bit of an echo. Better stop that. Okay. That's just. Oh, this is a bit of an echo. There we go. Back to that. Excellent. Yeah, it's kind of a bit random. Trying out there. I've got a lot of things I do want to talk about generally. I think I want to try and have occasional, frequent guests, I guess. Please tell me if the sound is good or not. The video, I don't know if the video is a bit low quality, but maybe it's okay. Does that work? It's the wrong time of day, isn't it? It's like 7:26 p.m. Australian Eastern. Is it daylight time? What's that? Where are we to? Time. Yeah, there's a lot of actual plays of Invisible Sun, podcasts, etc. But nothing. I'm certainly inspired by the Incantations podcast. Scott and Dave talking a whole bunch of stuff. It's been great, but it stopped, and I'm like, there's this gap. There was also was it the Signal? Something else. The one in was it an attic? Gosh, I have to look that up. Someone can just tell me. That'd be pretty cool. Just talking about Invisible Sun and how to play, really. How to play, how to do the mechanics, how to be a maker, how to be a goetic, how to be a Vance, how to be a weaver, how to be an apostate. It's kind of missing. Um, Obviously, entry is hard as an individual, reasonable as a group. Um, so I backed the original Kickstarter back. Was it 2018? 4 years ago? That's seems such a long time ago now. And I had to certainly commit. Like the cube and stuff isn't cheap. I mean, comparatively, if you bought all the if you bought fancy character sheets and books and cards and maps and miniatures and everything else for other games, certainly compares. Certainly not some um, one-page RPG. Um, Not some small limited indie print or anything like that. I mean, is Monte Games indie print. I think they're kind of medium business, maybe. Nah, probably not. Probably still whatever LLC size can be. Probably less than 20 people or something. They're still pretty small, but they are mighty. Um, yeah, Invisible Sun, my goodness. It's real modern fantasy. Uh, there's a cube, black cube. Uh, Definitely the likes of all those other boxes of board games and miniatures and stuff. I mean, your Kickstarter. You try something interesting, see what sticks, right? And this Stark certainly got me on the path. Um, yeah, it's obviously the wrong time of day to do this because there's I'm on the Cypher Unlimited Discord, advertised in the Invisible Sun General channel, and nothing. What if people see this later? That'd be very interesting. Uh, Ollie's actually one of my current players. I run Invisible Sunday game, just fairly light and casual in my Sunday morning, and it's going along well, I think. Um, Certainly a game where you can deep dive into details as the group wants to. I was talking about how to wind up the campaign, and I'm like, we could do it really fast. But I don't really want to do that. I want to do it exciting and deadly and fun and enlightening, and it's all play to find out, right? I've been thinking about it more. I was like, oh, I'd like to end this year. I mean, it's what? It's only June, so 6 months, weekly games, maybe weekly games. Could be a while. I mean, could finish it pretty quickly, but I know I don't really want to do that. Oh, awesome! Someone's testing. Thanks, Sauerbaum. What's the video like? Is it okay? People see live people like chatting, like seeing their keys go tap tap tap. Flickery. Oh, okay. It might be the light in this room. This is a high resolution camera, but obviously not that great. I can change the settings. Let's see if I can do that. How do I edit the scene? Is that? No. I've never done this. I just thought I'd start it up. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So settings, stream quality. Oh, it won't let me change it. Why not? Guess I'll do more testing. Yeah, I mean, I use this webcam pretty frequently. So why it's not? I can't adjust the detail while playing. That's sad. Oh wait, what's this? Oh no, put the webcam back on. Is that still flickery? That looks a bit different. Was that adjusting now? How's that? That's still flickering a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just doing a weird adjustment now. How's the audio though, otherwise? Yeah, because you're looking for it, right? Hoping this microphone and headset a little quiet. Okay, let's see if I can adjust the volume of that. How's that? Is that any better? I'm probably talking too quietly also. Got to get used to this whole talking by myself. I mean, it's interesting because shadow work questions. Um, it's amusing because I probably literally had 2 online meetings today. So my day job, my shadow work, like it. Yeah. Anyway, Invisible Sun. It's definitely a deep dive game. But although saying that, you can go, like I said, you can go as deep as you like, or as not as deep as you like, and you can do a lot of things conceptually and just narratively gloss over details, or really dig down. I found that very interesting when I started running the game. Had my partner play and make it. It was just both of us kind of learning the game. It was really interesting in terms of character arcs. I feel like I'm not doing a very good introduction because I'm just talking about concepts and using keywords that you might not understand. So if anyone watches this later, do raise, like, send me some messages saying, hey, can you talk about this thing and talk about this thing? I mean, character arcs, for example. Like, if you've never played Visible Sun or more of the Cypher stuff, you probably don't understand what I'm talking about. It's basically the quests that the character's trying to achieve, and they get experience points. Of course, these are keywords that don't make sense unless you're used to tabletop RPGs in general, I guess. So that's the way it goes. I mean, I don't expect many people to wander here and see this and go, oh, what's this stuff about? Surely there's others there that can explain. There's heaps more better quality stuff out there teaching basics of TTRPGs. This is quite niche, uh, luxury deluxe kind of RPG. Initially came in physically and then got released in a PDF pack. But I mean, ideally it's all printed and stuff on a table. I certainly started that way as well. Had it all the stuff out on a table. It was really good. Good luck trying to find a black cube these days. Obviously, they did a Kickstarter and did that many prints, and then had enough pre-orders and stuff, and then they had a second a reprints Kickstarter, which produced more cubes and more books, which is wonderful. I got a lot of it. Wasn't going to leave this stream up too much longer. Like, I was thinking about half an hour just to sort of get through sort of 3 questions at a time, because I don't like consuming content too long. Like, I think an hour is quite a long time, and just like the bite-sized chunks, I guess. Yeah, and I guess I got to write down what kind of things I would do want to talk about as I go along. But realistically, I want to. Good, I'm louder. Excellent. Realistically, I just want to answer questions from the crowd a lot of the time, but I might have some basic character creation stuff. I might have a guest, like maybe we'll go through a whole character creation sections. Invisible Sun, they have this sort of uh, what's it, Tour du Calaver, Tour da Calaver, the Testament of Suns, the six things, and then apostates. They don't like order, so they have their own called the Virtual Arcada instead. Um, Kind of this religious item they carry um, with a stylized hand with 6 fingers, and that comes in the black cube. Like, they have a resin mold, and it's very nice. I'm very impressed. It's such a good solid prop, really. And same with the Sooth deck. I really like the Sooth deck. It's used for kind of flowing the way of magic. And I mean, I use it quite a lot as an inspiration of what kind of thing is happening next, or the feelings of going on, or even just the start of the camp, start of the session. That works quite well. There's a digital version of that too, which I really use occasionally. Really like. Um, yeah. So there's so much to go through. The books are incredible. Like there's cloth things and a thousand cards. Like I say 1,000 cards, and you think, no, you're just saying there's a lot, but I think there actually is over 1,000 cards, and and it's none of it's repeated content. Like there's 4 core books: the key, the way, the gate, and the path, and then there's all the cards, and that's separate content. Like there's listings inside the books. Oh, I guess there's soothe deck stuff. Oh no, there's no text. There's minimal text on the soothe cards themselves, and there's full pages of the descriptions and stuff of each card in the gate, I believe. Yeah, and there's steps to creating characters. Um, it's a lot. Like I remember when I started making characters, and it takes a while. It's not quick. Like I was hoping it would be similar to Cypher System. The initial demo that MCG put up seemed like it would have 2 stats, and it still has those 2 stats, but they're main stats now, and they just um, become they break down into substats, which is uh, surprising, but it makes sense. It's you want a ton of little adjustments for your characters. It's really good. Yeah, steps. There's what zero. So step 0, choose a role-playing style. Step 1, choose an order. Step 2, choose a heart. Step 3, choose a forte. Step 4, choose a soul. Step 5, build a foundation. Step 6, choose a character arc. Step 7, form bonds. Why is it not 8? 8 steps? No, that sounds about right. Yeah. You're like, James, what are these things? Yeah, we'll get through it. I'll get through it when we do character creation stuff. Um, yeah, I already talked about how to do things, and I wanna. This is the Vault of the Lie. So the Vault of the Lie is a reference to the Castle of the Lie, which is a place that exists in Satyrine. You're like, what's Satyrine? Satyrine's the main city that the game starts at, I guess. You can certainly have your full campaigns stay within Satyrine, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff out there. But Satyrine has the most canon details. This whole flip uh, video is strange. You think I'd be used to it? Actually, I guess it's the way you're seeing it and not me. Hmm. Well, that was 18 minutes 40. That's that's a long time. We're gonna have 10 minutes. There's magic. Did I mention magic at all? Like, so surreal modern fantasy where everyone's a mage, kind of. Like everyone has their sort of styles of magic. That's what the orders are about. This sort of styles of magic, and then they have their sort of unique ability. I guess it unique. I guess it's not unique. Unique. It's like a more rare subset of powers. You have this forte, the thing you're really particularly good at. Yeah. So you're do this magic in this certain part of the order or the group you're with, and then you have your forte, which is the extra special magicy stuff that you uniquely do compared to the others in the order. I mean, I'm sure there might be others out there who do similar things, but and there's choices. There's tree, not talent trees, ability power trees. I don't know what they call them. I could just ramble on for this all day. Like yeah, I looked at the Kickstarter. I wasn't sure about backing it because, like I said before, the entry's quite high, and I realized that what I needed to do is form a party, group of players, GMs maybe, um, before I committed too hard. So I did. I went out and got a pretty good network of gamers out there, and I think I managed to convince at least 22 people to say yes, that they'll be interested. Not necessarily play, but interested to see what it's like. And I had ideas of co-GMing, and that's harder. And the game I don't know, and that sadly didn't work out. I would have liked to have that happen. Um, it's very difficult, as I've found out. Um, I had I still had lots of players though, and I've still managed to gather more players. Like it's been 4 years, and there's still people out there going, yes, I would love to join a game of Invisible Sun, if they've ever encountered it, or even if they haven't, even if just advertising like, oh yeah, surreal, magicy, modern thing, I could try that. And people come for um, a little bit, a few sessions, we play around and do stuff, and other people get players who are really committed and they just want to deep dive and do it hard and see how much power and stuff they can, and do all their stuff, do all their character arc stuff, and just see the world and hear about and experience it. And it's been fantastic. And what I think is interesting is like I feel like I barely even scratched the surface. Like there's so much like existing canon in all the books. Like there's the core books, and then there's more. Another is it 5 books? Another 5 books of just more stuff, um, more magic, more items, more places and people and everything. I'll definitely give a brief review on each of them. I think I'll go, here's this one, here's the key, this is the first thing you need. Um, and yeah, show you all in this live stream what it looks like, and what my experience is with using the books themselves. I also not initially, but eventually um, got to directed campaign. They call it directed campaign. I think could could have been named a bit differently. People's expectations may not have matched it. I found it great. There was lots of good advice, lots of extra content, like adventures, how to deal with things, more cards, all that sort of stuff. Um, I mean, it was an experiment. I think it was a great experiment, and I really would like MCG to release a directed campaign. Maybe not as the full thing that they produced then, but like just take the adventures maybe and just condense it down to uh, maybe not a whole. I wonder if it fit in a whole book. Probably wouldn't. Maybe just a really neat uh, directed campaign, um, adventure book or something. Just a content book. Oh, speaking of content, I've also kickstarted the Woman with the Hollow Eyes. So that was kind of the first actual plays, people doing in the beta tests, which I didn't get into. Probably should have. If I'd known now how much in terms of effort and time I invested, I would have. I would still find it hard to justify. Like if I had the money, if I had a good $1,500, um, I would have, yeah, I totally would have gone yes, please. Visley aren't like other people. So Visley are your characters. They're the the people that you are. Uh, Player characters are mages, sorcerers, adepts, people who practice magic. Collectively, you call yourself Vizsla, which refers to the steward of the invisible sun. Vizsla. To most, Vizsla means children of Vizsla, and this name comes from the recognition that anyone who uses magic owes fealty to and knowingly or unknowingly relies upon Vizsla and the invisible sun. Vizsla call non-Vizsla nons. It's not meant to be insulting, well, not much. And that's a good sample of the kind of writing that's, I mean, you'd expect this from MCG. It's like design and story writing and everything. It's all involved, and it's fantastic. Who did the key anyway? All of them did. Okay, why not? Go look it up. Go look up MCG's team. What's going on general here? Okay. While he's doing some other stuff, go join the Cypher Unlimited Discord. Oh wait, you're probably from there, but it's a great place to hang out there all the time. Uh, Easily pick up new Invisible Sun players from there. I try to do more Australian things, but uh, it's harder to sell a more involved niche game. I think something. I mean, if they had if there was a standard like standard one core rulebook that you could get in retailers, maybe, but it's not. Um, cool. 27 minutes. I feel like I've said nothing. Only bits and pieces, right? Hmm. There's a lot of stuff. The books are incredible. Did I say that? Like, and they're they're 200-ish pages each, and there's 4 core books and five other ones, different. Some of them are similar, some of them are quite different. And there's all this puzzles and other stuff in it that I barely even looked at. There's a secrets channel out there you can dive in and find what everyone's found so far. Oh, they did that whole was it ARG? How much thought do you put into handing out ephemera? Pure random pulls? Cool, an actual question of the audience. Great. Um, I I tend to use the cards, and I guess mostly sort of random pulls. I don't sort them or any way or anything like that. Just got them stacked. I think I've got everything available out there, including the secret beginner stash because it was late that we haven't got a PDF for, and I remember someone asking for it on the directed campaign forums. So hopefully to see a digital version of that. I do. I mean, not completely pure random. Like I think I just sort of go through the thing and pull one and go, nah, yes. So it's almost random. It's almost random. Certainly not sorted in level or type or anything like that. I just go, I just does it match what I think would be awesome right now? And could be anything. Like I hand out things that 13th level time stopping ephemera as much as I give out a first level glamour. So just a feeling at the time. Cool. I answered one question. Yes, first question. That's great. Cool. And I've got lots of interesting ideas about the rules and think like tweaks. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to MCG to release a. Would it be a second edition? I don't think they call it a second edition. I mean, they tend not to release second editions of anything. They sort of revise things. I don't think they'd ever change the core rules or anything, but they just give us tweaks and I guess kind of erratas maybe. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, well, there we go. There's my 30 minutes. I tried. I think I did pretty well. Yeah. Contact me if you want to ask some questions. I mean, I'll answer your questions live. I'll just do it again and talk. I might get more focused just trying this out. Hopefully the flicker will disappear in time if I can pull it. Tweak it a bit more and play around. Get better quality. Thanks. See ya. End. This will end your scream. Don't ask again.